Hello everybody! Welcome to another day of Mystic Dragon Rose streaming. Today we are playing some Genshin. Little Birdie told me that there was a new event that I should check out. And by Little Birdie, I mean Micropixels. And also Good Lorb. Uh, why in the hell is the notification going twice? Okay. I'm gonna not worry about that. Anyways, I'm happy to have y'all here, and I hope we have a good one. I don't have anything in particular to say as opening stuff. One thing I'll chat about later is the fact that we have had some discussions about some non-gaming streams possibly happening. So we can talk about that more later too. I literally just realized that my model covers a bit of the text box on this screen. I've never noticed that before. Okay, well, we're fixing that now. Let's go do some Genshin event. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, don't you dare. Alright, as anyone may remember, we are playing the game of Nouvelette and his tiny daughters. Because I'm amused. Yes, we have to do a whole bunch of grinding for Ascension materials, but we're not going to worry about that right now. Actually, I should check to see if I have any talent level up materials. Probably not much, but... Well, I've got things as ascended as they're going to get, I guess. Yeah, I don't have any of hers. Pretty sure I don't have any of his. Oh, I have some of his, but I need more pearls. I will need more pearls. Hey! Lord, maybe? I'm gonna do the event first, but I'll probably need grinding off stream if nothing else. Alrighty, so this is the event one. I think Mia's more upset about more excited about Lorb than she is about me. I don't know what the fuck that is about. Okay. Alrighty, this one. I'm doing alright, Mia. Now let's go see about this, this event. Apparently it's Mondstadt and Liyue having a poetry contest or something. I don't know, it's gonna be silly. Let's go. Oh god, are we going up to see Zhao? Is that what's happening? Well, Yaoi has a good character to go see. Oh, we're up on the balcony and there's no Zhao.
Looks like you're having fun.
What's
Venti?
Venti's in Mondstadt!
Oh, do I spy a traveler and a Paimon? We were just talking about you. This is more serendipitous than finding Mora after face planting on the road.
Do you faceplant on the road a lot, Hutao? Hutao, answer me. Do you faceplant on the road a lot? I know Venti probably does. The little dipshit. Oh god. Hutao, fragrance in thaw. Liyue's Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is a very old name in the funerary business, and its directorship is now on its 77th generation, with the current director being a young lady named Hutao. This young director is known for her sharp intellect, but in some people's eyes, Hutao might be a little too smart for her own good. Indeed, the quirky and eccentric Hutao is not what people expect from a solemn title like that of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's director. However, Hutao has a unique outlook on life and death, and though she is surrounded by death every day, her optimistic outlook has never changed. Quite an odd duck, this one.
It's been too long. I'll bet you have some thrilling new tales from your journey to fill me in on. I can see it in your eyes.
Venti! Never a dull moment on this Tibet trip.
Excellent! I knew I could count on you. What were you talking about before we got here? Something fun? Or something delicious?
Not everything's about food, Paimon.
We were talking about one certain traveler, and how two's company but three's a crowd, as the inseparable duo tour around Tibet, making 4 friends here and 5 more there, often at 6s and 7s as they brave the lakes and seas, collecting pieces of 8 and countless other treasures. They clearly must have 9 lives. Wink, wink. Let's hope they have less than 10 deaths.
Well, that was ominous.
It just gets worse and worse.
Shortly, you may attend a grand banquet at Stonegate. All will be dressed to the nines for majestic food and fine wines. And after 8 long drinks and 7 shorts, they'll each write 6 lines 5 times. You've been to all 4 corners of the world, so in 3 short seconds, can you guess from these 2 stanzas of 1 speech each what this event is about?
What do you mean pieces of 8 jokes? Is it just that they keep counting? I'm assuming there's something funny with the 8 here that I'm missing. I'm just gonna go with the poetry festival because this is very obvious.
Correct! It's a poetry gala, and Mondstadt and Liyue are hosting it together.
That sounds like
Do you
a
still
terrible
remember the
idea.
promise I made to the distinguished director Who here during the Lantern Rite?
No.
Oh, something about writing poetry together? That's right. At the dinner table
good
that
Lord,
night, I
relaxing.
just knew this young bard was a rare talent with exceptional taste.
Oh,
No.
God.
It's rare to encounter such a kindred spirit. And now, I've finally seized the chance to collaborate. It took me much trekking across the land to petition Eugene Terrace and contact the Knights of Favonius, but eventually, in the spirit of friendship and poetry sharing, I managed to
Wait.
successfully organize
Okay, hold on a
the
second. I need to...
Neighboring Nations Congenial Poetry Gala.
This bitch. Oh, it's a Pirates of the Caribbean joke? Okay. This bitch went and petitioned the governments of Mondstadt and Liyue at the highest level they've got. Just so she could write poetry with Venti? What the fuck? Girl, just travel on a trip to Mondstadt and go to a tavern. You'd find him very easily. What the fuck? I mean, power to her. Apparently she's real dedicated about this, but like, damn, that's a lot of effort.
Bit of a weird name.
Liyue's poetry is known far and wide, and Mondstadt is the city of wine and song. With 2 nations teaming up, it'll be double the fun, and a great chance for people from both places to get to know one another.
Why don't we
Tao
ever
and
do
I
this
will
with
be the
other
co-hosts
kingdoms?
for this
Why is it
poetry
only
gala.
these 2?
Of course, I haven't studied the various forms and formalities of Liyue poetry for very long, so please forgive my dreadful performance just
Yeah,
now.
no, Hu Tao, don't play
Not
around.
at
She goes
all,
hard.
Venti. You followed my lead most excellently.
You flatter me.
Well, this sounds like fun. Let's get involved.
Do we have to? Forsooth, I am wont to dabble in verse. Sure, I'm looking forward to everyone's poems. I'm just that one. We're not gonna play.
Amazing. Remember that time in Liyue when Paimon gave you the first half of a couplet? Wind rises, winds never churn. You came up with the second half right away.
But the sea of clouds, clouds always return.
Oh, looks like someone's got a knack for this. Perhaps we'll
Please
have to
don't.
raise the difficulty a
Please
little.
don't. This is gonna be a disaster.
Alright, so basically you guys are here to discuss the activities for the poetry gala, right? Oh, looks like little Paimon's brain has gained a wrinkle or two. You guessed it so effortlessly.
Paimon got
but
smarter.
You
But-
still guessed it wrong.
She's still stupid.
Huh? Wait, Paimon guessed wrong?
We came here hoping to invite a special guest.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Are you trying to get
I
Jack?
already told you. I'm not going.
Hi. Nice of you to show up.
Oh, you're here too.
Oh, he's up there.
Never having penned a verse myself, how could I hope to judge the poetry of others? Besides, afflicted with karma as I am, the raucous atmosphere you are cultivating is precisely the kind which I must avoid, as you well know.
Thank
I
you, emo
know.
boy.
There's a first time for everything, right? We all start from itsy bitsy spider, but give it a shot and you'll be wandering lonely as a cloud in no time. And
I'm assuming
you
that's a
don't even
reference
have
to
to join
poems,
us in
okay.
person if you really don't want to. You can just watch the party from a nearby mountaintop and cheer us on.
She has literal
But at
flowers
least
in her
head
eyes.
down
Okay.
and take a look first. It's right by the inn, and there's plenty of fun activities to get involved with. It can't hurt to take a quick walk and check things out.
Aww.
Besides, with the renowned traveler here, what is there to fear?
Okay. Join us. It'll be fun. Okay, I guess we're gonna make
I'll
him come party.
Consider it.
This is ridiculous.
It's nearly time. Why don't you all head to the venue and take a look around? Quite a few of your friends should have arrived by now.
Yes, that's right. Venti and I still need to discuss the poem for the opening ceremony. So, we'll catch up with you later. Plus, our Adeptus friend might need a bit more convincing. We'll see if we can coax him down.
Did you get any other Adepti here? That probably would make it easier. Send Ganyu to come harass him. Hey, Bubbles. Well, to be fair, Ganyu probably can't afford to take time off work. Get Yanfei to come convince him. Or Yao Yao. I know she's not an Adepti, but she was raised by them, so I'm counting it good enough. Whee! Dunk. That was too far. Where's the stone gate? Oh, it's over here. I don't care about guests from afar. Okay, it's way over there. Right, stone gate's the... Right, okay. We're just gonna jump over there. How you doing today, Bubbles?
Wow, it's
Is
so
the Hydro Archon out
Didn't think
yet?
there'd be so many people here already.
No, because we don't know who it is.
And a lot of them are familiar faces.
I got the dragon.
Let's go say hi.
Alright, do we have anybody on this side before I go and dive into this? Nah, we're pretty much on that side. That was the wrong direction. For spoiler reasons, I probably shouldn't tell you, but questionable. I'm just gonna teleport back up. It's, if you'd seen Lorb's stream, you would have already seen this, but, well, we don't know if she's the Archon or not. At the very least, she doesn't have a Gnosis. Hey, it's Library Twink.
Well, look who's here. This poetry fest seems to have attracted talent of the highest caliber.
Hey, Shincho and Changyun are here too.
Hi, Changyun.
I was actually
boy.
heading into the mountains to train, but he accosted me on the way and dragged me here.
I love these two. Arlecchino debates the Hydra Archon's identity. Yeah, and so does everybody else. Frozen Ardor. The young thaumaturge Chongyang was born to a clan of exorcists. He travels the land, working to exorcise demons. He is an honest and serious lad by nature, and is both hard-working and persevering, never shrinking from any sort of hardship. However, he has one problem no amount of work can solve, and that is the pure Yang spirit he was born with. This pure Yang spirit is capable of repelling demons to a point where Chongyang has never had to lift a finger to stop them. As a result, he has almost never seen a demon in his life. This troubles Chongyang greatly, of course, because, seriously, what exorcist has never encountered a demon to exorcise before? I love this boy. Yes, not everybody debates the Hydro Archon, but, like, the entire fandom does. In universe, they think it's Farina, and no, she's not out yet. But, like... Nah, I don't think it's her.
Oh, how your words wound me. Is it not the responsibility of an exorcist of Liyue to ensure that this celebration of friendship between our two nations stays free of evil spirits?
You're such a little shit.
Besides, this is an excellent opportunity to meet heroes who have come from far and wide. Surely, you must be curious as to how that heroine of Mondstadt was able to lift such heavy objects like they were but a feather.
Which one's...
Are you talking about
Is that
Noelle?
Noelle?
Yeah, she's
Yeah, that's
super
Noelle.
strong.
Oh? Well, since you are so well acquainted,
God
could
damn
we
it, we're
trouble
gonna
you
introduce them to
introduce us
Noelle?
later?
I love this event.
Okay, fine. But don't forget to help me with my investigation like you promised. That's the only reason I agreed to come at all.
Chongyang is so tired.
What investigation?
Naturally, I could never forget such a thing. My word is my bond. Relax, dear Paimon. All will be revealed in time.
Maybe they're the ones getting married.
Okay.
Yeah, no, China wouldn't do that. I love these two.
Are you sure that wasn't really an evil spirit?
Open your mind to all possibilities, and I'm sure you will find the answer.
That's
I
poetry
suppose
shit for
that's
I don't know.
true. Hey, wait a second. You're not planning on telling everyone here, are you? Are you sure that wasn't really an evil spirit?
Open your mind to
Oh, I thought they
all
might have different dialogue
possibilities,
if I talked
and I'm
to both of
sure
them.
you will find the answer.
I suppose
well.
that's true.
Alright, let's see who else is here.
Don't be scared.
That was the wrong button. Well, apparently I was low health anyways, so I don't mind. just stand here and eat radishes for a minute. Okay, everyone else is healed. Anyways, wrong way. She's so freaking cute. I'm gonna just steal whatever this is back here. You're here to sell fruits and veggies. What's your deal? Not who I was trying to talk to. Oh, I guess I can't talk to him. Well, here's the stage. That is very Leeway. Hi, Zhao. Okay. I see Diona. I also see Noelle and Micah. Hi, Auntie. Is it all up here? Are we not, like, down here anywheres? Nah, it's not down here anywheres. It's up there. Alright, Diona, let's see what you're up to.
Diona! Traveler in Paimon? I didn't expect to see you here.
I'm not going to try to pronounce that first word, but cocktail. Her excellent bartending skills and her cat's ears and tail that run in her family are a big hit with the hunters, making the cat's tail extremely popular. However, please take care not to touch Diona's ear or tails when ordering at the bar. If you cross her, the consequences will be dire. Oh, I missed the beginning of it. Diona, the bartender at the Cat's Tail, hates all alcoholic beverages but has a rare talent for bartending. No matter the drink, as long as the mixing's in her hands, it'll be unimaginably delicious. Okay.
Are you here to mix drinks? That's right. I was specially asked to attend this event on behalf of the Cat's Tail, and I'm also here as a mixologist representing the Mondstadt wine industry.
Which you hate.
You're representing Mondstadt's wine industry? Oh, you must be hating every minute of it. Of course I hate it. But it's also a perfect chance
Oh my god!
to destroy the reputation of Mondstadt's wine business once and for all.
Oh.
Opportunities like this don't come around every day, you know.
No to whoever that is.
How do you figure that? All I need to do is add some gross ingredients to the drinks.
It is very
and I
cute.
can create the most disgusting concoctions imaginable.
Yeah, but you're not gonna.
Nobody will ever buy wine from Mondstadt again.
You're not gonna do that, though.
Paimon thinks you'll end up getting the opposite result.
Yeah.
Just you wait. I ain't about to mess this up.
Don't overwork
Are
yourself.
you gonna write some poetry with us too? Poetry? I've heard plenty of bards sing in the tavern before, but I've never tried writing any myself. You should join in. It'll be fun. Fine, if I have time. Now, should I try adding loach pearls or horse tails next? Oh, wait! Since we're in Liyue, I should add some Jueyun chilies.
She's gonna absolutely fail at making terrible drinks. It's gonna be funny as hell. Alright. Let's do this one. Let's do these two. It's time for the cinnamon rolls.
Oh, it's the traveler in Paimon.
Never met Micah before, but here we go.
for the neighboring
Yeah,
nation's
I kinda
congenial poetry gala as well?
You said that with a straight face? Is Paimon the only one who thinks it sounds weird?
Are you here as Mondstadt's representatives?
Representatives? No. Nothing fancy like that.
Are we gonna get a description
We
of who
were
this dude
sent
is?
here by the Knights of Favonius to help maintain order and set up the
Because, like, I
venue.
don't know who Micah is.
But I didn't really do anything useful so far. Noelle brought all these tables and chairs here from Mondstadt by
Look, it's
herself.
Churl.
She's a true knight.
Yes,
Oh,
she
no,
is.
that's just not true. Your efforts were indispensable. You selected the venue, drew up the layout, and so on. Also, you're the true knight here. I'm
Wait,
still
is
in
he a knight
training.
and she isn't? What
If
the
anything,
hell?
I should be addressing you as sir.
I know she's not a
What?
knight, but like
No,
still.
no, please don't.
Is it? He's
Just
supposed to be
keep
bird
calling me
themed, by the
Mika.
way.
Why does it
'Cause
feel
he
like
looks
these
very
two could keep
bird-themed.
this up all day?
Anyway, Master Jean did say that as long as we keep on top of our work, we should take a look around while we're here and get involved in the poetry gala as much as we can.
Yeah, that's Jean trying to give
but
you
I
a
haven't
vacation.
written much poetry before, so I'm not sure if I'll fit in.
Nobody has.
I actually have the same concern.
There's a first time for everything, and the important thing is just to participate. Let's go with participate.
Plus, you won't be alone. We're joining too. The Traveler's a really good writer, you know.
I mean, yes, but
Really?
Lumine hasn't really shown that.
In that case, we'll try
he's
our
the
best to.
he's the what? It seems way too
Perhaps.
derpy for that,
The
but okay.
challenge of writing poetry is a rite of passage that all who wish to qualify as a knight must eventually face.
No. No, Noelle.
Wouldn't go that far.
It has nothing to do with
But
knighthood,
anyway, no
Noelle.
backing out now. See you soon.
Sure, maybe you can teach me a thing or two.
Why didn't we get
Oh,
a description
Mika
of who
beat me
this
to
guy
it.
is?
I was gonna ask for help too.
I'll teach you both. A map maker I can buy. Why didn't we get a description on who the hell this guy is? I don't know who he is.
What do you think the key to a good poem is, Mika? Do you have any idea?
Huh? I'm not too sure either. If I'd known we'd be doing this sooner, I would have asked Miss Lisa to recommend some books on
Oh,
the
that's a
topic.
terrible idea. Don't ask for Lisa about books about poetry. She'll give you porn. She absolutely would have given him porn, and we all know it. A sudden gust of wind forces everyone to
Poems and
briefly shut
melodies
their eyes.
wandering the wind,
Venti!
wafting to pastures beyond their home.
Two greedy fishies struggling to swim. They ate so much that they're starting to groan.
Animal crystal
like there's
fly
just the
draped
cabbage
in
over
gold
there.
robes, a bright little light from that glazed lantern glows.
Benches pinch the rice and scoot while the boars of the forest anxiously root.
Welcome one and all to this festival of poetry, jointly organized by Lua and Mondstadt.
Or, in full, the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala. We're your hosts, Liyue's verse-monger of the darkest alleys, Hutao.
And Mondstadt's liquor-loving lyricist, Venti the Fly. The purpose
I know
of
you
this
told
event
me he
is to
said
promote
that,
friendly
Laura, but I wasn't
poetic
expecting him to do it in
exchanges
this
between
context.
our two nations. So please, have fun, talk to other people, and make some new friends.
If you're here, you're our guest, so please enjoy this poetry fest.
That was
I'd
corny.
also like to reassure everyone that this event welcomes people of all skill levels, from first-time rhymers to seasoned songwriters. If you ask me, the most important thing you can bring to writing poetry is authenticity. That means reaching deep down to all the thoughts and feelings you usually hide away or struggle to express, and putting them into words, just right from the heart in whatever form you like.
To help everyone really cut loose and enjoy themselves to the fullest, Venti and I have carefully prepared
Oh,
three
Jesus
themes
Christ, it's 3 days.
to be revealed over the course of 3 days. Let's get right to it. The first theme is Riddle Me This.
Solving riddles, huh? Interesting. It's actually a pretty good choice for a warm-up activity.
Whew. I'm glad they're not making us write sonnets
this
or
is on his
something right
glove.
at the start.
That's neat.
Does everyone see the lanterns hanging around the venue? These have been specially prepared for the riddle game. Simply write down your riddle and hang it on a lantern. Then Venti and I will select a few to pose to the crowd, and you will try to solve them. We'll now give you some time to write down and hang up your riddles. Feel free to walk around and talk with the other contestants to get the creative juices flowing. And remember, whoever guesses the
Cabbage.
most riddles correctly will get a prize.
And with that, the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala has officially begun.
I'm never gonna call it that. Ever. I'll just call it the Poetry Gala. I'm not calling it whatever the hell that was. Stealing books. Okay, view the first poetry riddle.
Oh, let's see what's on this lantern. A tender sigh for home, how far the flowers roam. A visitor asks me why, for a dream beyond the sky. Okay, someone from Liyue definitely wrote this one.
I just read that one too. Liyue's poems seem pretty difficult to grasp.
Dreams? Sky? Is it talking about some kind of bird?
So it means something like,
Oh,
this thing's
dear
really far from
goddess.
home.
This is gonna be a
It's
disaster.
in a vast area, and it's flying really high. Is that it?
In a nutshell, yeah.
Oh, you're amazing, Paimon! Oh, it looks like I still have a lot of learning to do.
It's nothing really. Once you've spent enough time in Liyue, you just sort of pick up on these things.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. Back when I was out with the Grandmaster on the expedition, I started picking up some local customs without even realizing it.
But back to the riddle. We still haven't actually solved it. What could it be talking about?
I thought this was
Something that
write
flies
riddles
high and
time, not
far.
solve riddles time.
Oh, that makes me think of dandelions.
Oh, that makes sense. And Mondstadters believe that dandelions can carry your feelings on the wind.
But maybe we're missing something? It can't be that easy. After all, it's a riddle from Liyue. What would their equivalent of the dandelion be? If there even is one. What do you think, Traveler?
I think dandelion is the right answer.
Great! Then we'll have one answer ready to go when the game begins.
The important thing is that it's authentic.
Right, just like Venti said. As long as the interpretation makes sense and reflects our perception of the poem,
No, there's
then
definitely
perhaps
wrong
there
answers.
are no wrong answers.
Well, no matter what the real answer is, the guessing's all a part of the fun. Let's go look at the next one.
Seriously, we're supposed to be
Yes,
writing
I want to see if
riddles.
there's any Mondstadt-style riddles.
We're supposed to be writing them, not solving them right now. At least that's what I thought she said.
This one says, oh, this handwriting is just awful. I have 4 corners like a square pancake, but
What
I'm
the
stuffed
fuck?
and seasoned and carefully baked. I pass through the lips one piece at a time. The more you consume,
It's a book.
the broader your mind.
It's a book.
Oh, wow, Paimon's drooling from that one. Is there really a food that can make you smarter?
No.
Paimon's gotta try that.
I'm pretty sure it's a
Oh,
book.
Paimon. You have to look past the surface level meaning with riddles, or you'll fail to plumb their depths.
Huh? So have you got any ideas, Shinjo?
Wow, does Book Boy have any ideas? I
Well.
wonder.
Singcho just hung that riddle up a moment ago.
Oh, so this is Shinjo's riddle.
Jesus
You know, Paimon was
Okay, yeah,
expecting
no,
you to
it's
write
definitely
something
a book.
little more elegant.
I also
This
expected him to have
festival
better
is about
handwriting.
building friendship and mutual understanding.
Oh, I forgot. His whole questline has
With
him
so
having
many friends from
terrible
Mondstadt
handwriting.
present, I thought I'd try writing something more accessible and less flowery, so that more people could enjoy it.
Chongyung's just so done with this
not
guy's shit.
bad. So, buddy, does that mean you can tell your old pal Paimon the answer on the slide?
No.
or-
Not a chance. You'll have to wait for the answer to be revealed,
It's a
just
book.
like everyone else.
It's not very subtle.
Meanie.
It's Book
that's how
Boy.
you
It's the
feel,
library tweet.
Why don't you try and stump me with a riddle of your own?
Maybe Paimon will.
Paimon thinks.
We'll
You think
see
Paimon
who's
can write a
step
riddle?
2. Traveler, you'll help Paimon come up with a riddle, right?
Sure.
At least you're nice to Paimon.
I kind of have to be. You don't go away.
And I look forward to seeing the fruits of your literary labors.
Prepare to get stumped. Even though Paimon said she'd write a riddle,
On 4 long legs, my slim body sits. I eat not a bite and drink not a sip. With a passionless face, I greet countless guests, whom I carry all day without needing to rest. Is this talking about some kind of animal?
The answer must be some other kind of object. It's not an animal.
Chair.
Thank you. Thank you, Diona.
Huh? Diona, how did you guess it so quickly? Wait, were you the one who wrote it?
No.
No, of course I didn't write it. The answer just popped into my head.
Yeah, because it's obvious.
I'm always telling the cats in the tavern that the chairs get tired from working all the time, so they shouldn't use them to sharpen their claws.
That's adorable.
Oh, okay. So a riddle needs to have a bait and switch.
Not
Are you
always.
trying to write one?
Yes, she
Yep.
is.
And thanks to you, Paimon's just thought of one.
Oh no. Bets on it being food related.
Maybe I should try to come up with one too. All right, Paimon's riddle is now hanging up. Diona, do you want to know the answer?
Oh, for God's sake.
No need. I don't really care about winning a prize. Oh, okay then. Well, looks like it's time to carry on with the event.
Hers is
We
gonna
should
be food.
regroup with the others. Sure, have fun.
Diona's very cute, but this is gonna be very silly. I'm gonna go read hers. What's got no wings but flies in the air and never gets tired of floating up there, so full of more when it comes... Oh. Never gets tired of floating up there, so full of more it comes out the nose, but in the sea, glug glug glug, down it goes. It's fucking Paimon. It's Paimon. That or that's her red herring. I was wondering if anyone was going to do one of those, like, obnoxious, it's very obviously this, but no, it's this very specific other thing kind of things. Good to know that's Paimon's job. Do we get to write a riddle? I don't think we get to write a riddle.
Hey!
Same.
Looks like everyone's about done mingling and riddling. Gather round and look this way. Venti and I have selected several riddles from everyone's contributions, and we added a few of our own to the mix for good measure. Shortly, we'll randomly select a few to read aloud. If your riddle gets selected, remember that you have to announce the correct answer at the end. Anyone who guesses correctly gets 1 point, and if nobody guesses correctly, the writer of the riddle gets a point. Sounds fair to me.
Of course.
Of
When
course
the
it does.
riddler
You came up
reveals
with
the
the
right
answer.
response, it only counts if everyone agrees that it's not too far-fetched.
That's right. Now, if there are no more questions, it's time to reveal the first riddle.
Hopefully they'll draw at least some that I can get. Oh no, does only the first person to solve it get the points? Ugh. That means I have to be first to raise my hand.
Please choose
God.
Paimon's riddle. Please choose Paimon's riddle.
Riddle number 1. Let me see here.
And here's
This
library
riddle
twinks.
is unique, especially the handwriting.
And it's Book Boy.
I have four corners, like a square band. But I'm
She can't manage his
stuffed
handwriting. I
and
love it.
Seasoned and carefully baked. I pass through the lips, one piece at a time. The more you consume, the broader your mind.
They drew Shinchos.
Better answer as quickly as you can. You don't want someone else beating you to it.
It's a book.
Brat. It's pizza. The answer is pizza.
Paimon!
Even without the author coming forward, I can confidently declare this answer wrong. I mean, how does eating pizza broaden your mind? And while I'm no expert in exotic dishes, if I'm not
Jesus.
mistaken, pizza
Pizza counts
is
as exotic in
round,
Liyue.
Is it not? Like mora meat?
But eating pizza makes you happy, and being happy
Okay,
makes
Paimon.
it easier to face
Paimon, just stop.
Okay, Paimon admits she may have jumped the gun on this one.
Maybe it's some other kind of food. No. Riddles are never that simple, and it needs to be something that makes people more
Oh,
intelligent.
this is painful. This is painful.
If Paimon had known it was gonna be this tough, she'd have read more books in her time.
Thank you.
What is it? Have you got it? Huh?
Books. It's Book Boy. They're square. They've got lots of big words baked into them. Every big word that passes through your lips as you read it out makes you smarter.
Oh, gotcha! Bugs! The answer is bugs!
Thank you, Paimon, for stealing my answer.
That was quicker than I expected. I was quite proud of that one.
Oh, it appears the riddle writer has announced the answer. Okay.
Why is
One
Paimon getting the
to
point, not
Paimon.
me?
Huh? So the answer was books? Oh, how did I not get that?
Why does
Come
Paimon
on,
get the
Mika.
points?
Concentrate.
I'm the one who came up with it. She just yelled.
We're awesome at this!
Are we a team? Is that what's going on? Ahem. There's no we.
What Paimon meant to say was that you're awesome at this. Thanks for the point, Traveler.
On to
Uh-huh.
riddle number 2.
I gotta get in there first this time.
And you're gonna get
High
it wrong.
above the wispy clouds, amidst the gloomy snow-filled shroud, standing alone on an icy stage, beneath it every lowly sage. Looks like a poem from Liyue.
Huh.
Oh, it's...
I got it!
Oh, for God's sakes, the awkward ducks.
Looks like those two have some ideas. Could it be some kind of plant that lives in cold, high places?
Are they gonna just awkward
Mika,
themselves
please
out
go
of not
ahead.
answering?
As a full knight of Favonius, you represent
Oh
all
my
of us
God, they're
from
gonna
Mondstadt
awkward
here.
themselves out of not answering.
No, how could I? It was you who thought of it first. You should be the one to guess.
You two are
My
awkward
answer
as
isn't
hell.
necessarily correct. Besides, it's first come, first served, and you beat me to it.
No, he didn't.
No, I
but okay.
didn't. You were just before me.
How gracious and considerate our fellow competitors are towards each other. A wonderful sight to see. How about both of you say your answer at the same time? If you're both right, you'll each get a point.
Venti's just like, I gotta
realize we
save
made
these
such a
awkward
scene.
dumbasses.
Oh, crud. I guess we dragged that out a bit.
Yeah, a little.
So, Noelle, what do you say?
They're so awkward.
Yes, let's. Our answer is
Cecilia!
Okay.
Oh, that certainly sounds like a good candidate for the correct answer. A flower that blooms on the highest peaks and
Venti's
known for its
ascension material,
exquisite
too.
beauty. The Cecilia is held by many Mondstadters to be the true wind
And it's Venti's favorite.
Although, since the writer hasn't yet come forward to announce the answer, this probably wasn't the answer they were looking for. Sorry. Any other answers?
Oh, I can't believe I was wrong. Maybe it's a plant from Liyue.
Is the answer Jingshin? The poem does evoke a strong sense of quiet, proud solitude in a high place.
Correct. I wrote this one. Jingshin is the right answer.
Hello, random person.
Oh, Shinjo got it before Paimon could.
You weren't gonna get this one.
After listening to the host's description, I do remember reading about Cecilia flowers in a book once. They definitely fit the description of a pure flower standing proudly and alone on high. So, I'd like to approve the answer from our two friends from Mondstadt as well.
Really? Oh, thank you so much.
Aww.
Well, since even the Riddler themselves agrees, all 3 contestants earn a point each.
Cute.
Darn it, Shinjo's caught up to Paimon already.
It's one measly point.
Yeah, you're
And
probably
you took it
right.
from me.
Moving now to our third riddle. Huh? Why is the handwriting so floaty?
That's probably
What's
Venti's.
got no wings,
Nope, that's
but
Paimon.
flies in the air, never gets tired of floating up there. So full of mora it comes out the nose, but in the sea, glug glug glug, down it goes.
That's Paimon's. They picked Paimon's riddle.
Oh, this is gonna be painful. Nobody's got this one, cause it's Paimon.
What is it? Why isn't anyone guessing? Is Paimon's riddle
No,
too
because they're all
hard?
staring at you because they know it.
That's not quite it. More like, it's so ludicrously simple that we just cannot believe it.
What? No way! Well, go on then. Tell us the answer if you're so sure.
The answer is Paimon.
Chongyun got it.
What?
It's Paimon.
It's Paimon.
I was actually gonna say Paimon too.
Me too.
Paimon, what the hell?
No! You're all completely wrong! How the heck did you all think the answer was Paimon?
Paimon, do you have wings behind your back?
No.
You're always floating, but you never seem to get tired of it.
And Paimon has a very healthy appetite, which must cost the traveler a lot of mora and meal
Yeah.
expenses.
I've heard from the senior knights that the traveler rescued Paimon by fishing her out of the sea. So, that means Paimon can't swim. So if she fell in the sea, then...
Glug, glug, glug. Wait. Now Paimon's doubting herself. What was the answer again?
Think about it for a moment.
No! You're all wrong. The answer to Paimon's riddle is obviously the Jade Chamber! You know, the Jade
Oh,
Chamber that's
that's
always
actually a good
flying up in
point.
the sky?
Is that so? I still maintain that the riddle actually describes Paimon more
No, that's
accurately.
actually pretty accurate.
In
I like
fact,
that.
If we just added 2 more lines to the poem, it would be the perfect riddle.
Huh? What do you want to add?
The
It actually
traveler's
does-
companion and talkative guide, a praiseworthy presence always by their
Well,
side.
yes, that makes it Paimon, but the Jade Chamber works.
Can we really add that part?
Paimon's the best travel companion ever. Jade Chamber works. It makes sense. I thought Paimon was the answer as the red
Paimon
herring.
would like to announce that the correct answer to the riddle is the widely adored Paimon!
That wasn't on purpose, but it's funnier that way.
Great! And with that, the widely adored Paimon has gifted a point each to everyone who answered just now.
It very much was the Jade Chamber, but Jade Chamber works
Guessing
actually. I
riddles
like
is
it.
a lot of
but-
fun. And even though Paimon didn't manage to beat Shinto, Paimon
Or
still feels like
anyone.
she got a little smarter. Oh, didn't Changyu mention he was investigating something before? Let's go ask him about it.
Oh shit, it's do something time. Okay. I fully admit I've been standing around my room doing other shit the entire time. Also, congrats on your core fish. Oh, never mind. It's take 3 steps and then another cutscene time. Honestly.
Oh? Hi, Paimon. You know, for a moment there, I was worried I might lose to you.
Why? She was
Oh,
nowhere
are you
near
collecting
you.
your prize right now?
I am indeed. Though, if you really want it, I'd be more than happy to give it to you.
What's
Seriously? Wow, what is it?
Chongyun, Jesus.
A most generous donation by yours truly as director of the Wangsheng Funeral
Oh, Jesus
Parlor.
Christ.
Namely, a buy
It's a
one,
funeral.
get one free coupon for our high-end customized service package. It's a
The
pleasant
prize to the
surprise
poetry
learn
gala
you're
is a
so
funeral?
interested in Paimon.
Nope.
That's
no, thank
painful.
You, Cass, you can keep it.
Are you sure? In that case, I'll gladly take it.
Here you are. Now remember, this package comes with our anytime, anywhere, on-demand collection service. Just give us a call and we'll be right there. With any luck, we'll still show up even if you're unable.
Okay, at least in Book Twink's
So,
case,
what do we
he's
owe the
got
honor,
lots of
Paimon?
family he can use it on.
What do you mean?
But still,
Changyun's
yikes.
the one Paimon's looking for, not you. Wasn't he saying something about needing help?
Oh, yeah. That.
How about I put it in riddle form?
Huh? Isn't the competition over?
'Twas like a demon not demonic, or devil devoid of the diabolic. Afar it floated free above the ground, but when approached, though sought, naught could be found.
A ghost? I don't know.
Sounds to me like you encountered a ghastly little ghosty in the wild.
Well, I mean, the inn is
Perhaps
haunted.
I should just explain it. Basically,
That's
while I
probably a
was
good
training
idea.
this morning, I suddenly caught sight of a non-human entity.
So it's either Zhao or it's the ghost.
It was floating in the air without any kind of
It's
external
Zhao.
aid, and its body was almost transparent.
It's Zhao.
At first, I thought I'd finally encountered a demon that wasn't repelled by my pure yang spirit, and immediately prepared to exorcise it. But none of my methods had any effect on it. And when I went to try and get a closer look at it and tried to ascertain what I was dealing with, it disappeared into thin air.
You're sure it's not a ghost or spirit of some kind?
Quite sure. I could sense that it had a physical body, and if it were a spirit, I'm sure it would have been scared away long before I saw it. It's all my fault.
He does scare
I
them
got
off pretty easy.
overexcited, and in my haste, I didn't ascertain its true nature before taking action.
Yeah, no, it's Zhao.
Thinking back on it, if it wasn't an evil spirit, maybe I offended some kind of adeptus
Yep.
or illuminated beast.
You shouldn't blame yourself. It was something you'd never seen before. Anyone else would have reacted the same way. Besides, we're making up for it now by doing our best
I
to
mean,
find out the
if
truth.
it was us, we'd just go
Any
say
thoughts,
hi.
Venti? Have you managed to untangle Chongyun's twisted tail?
Why don't you take a guess first, Hu Tao?
Oh, that means you have.
I can't be absolutely certain, but I'm reasonably sure it's not what Liyue would call an evil spirit or demon. So whatever it is, it's not dangerous. How about this? We can incorporate a search element into tomorrow's poetry activity.
Yeah, I don't give a shit how calming your music is. Zhao's gonna kick your ass for that.
Close, but no. Good ideas could just pop into your head out of thin air, but if you ask me, everyone should relax tonight and get a good rest before tomorrow.
You say that, but your gaze keeps drifting over towards the wine stand.
I wonder why. Maybe it's because he's, you know, the drunken bard that he announced himself as. Oh well, this is a nice little animatic. Cute. Oh, we have minigames. 100 pace hurling rights, inspiration eruption, mending painting prospects. Interesting.
Why do so many people make such a big deal out of seeking the Adepti? There's Adepti everywhere, isn't there?
I'm sorry, I love how she jumps. I love how they all jump, but it's cutest on Yaoya. And then Nuvolette over here doing this. Okay, anyways. Okay. Tableside entertainment is these ones. Poetry Gala is the various quest things. Okay, let's go see these ones. Oh. You're way out by, like, the mini games are way out by the inn. Okay. Let's see. Down below. Oh, that's kind of cool. What are you doing? You're a painter, you're an art conservator. You restore paintings. Sounds complicated. Yada 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 yada. It's a very important job. It doesn't pay well. I want to educate people on this. They restore crayon drawings? Okay. That's actually kind of cute. Okay, so basically he wants me to go take pictures of places. Okay. I have too many quests. Back to being baby. New game! Drinking, drinking, and more drinking. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, thank you. Just give me the minigame. Tabletop games. Woohoo. Okay, thanks. Basically, it's a fight shit minigame. Okay, what's this one? I'm just gonna skip through this. They'll give us the description of what it is at the end. I am tired of reading all these. Okay, bunch of minigames. Let's start with just throwing shit at pots. Sure.
Ooh, what's happening over there? Can we take a sneaky peek? Huh?
We already
Can
are.
we?
Okay, that was weird. That's a weird little minigame, man. Like, cool, thanks. Okay, so we did one of those. I'll probably do the rest of the minigames, like, I'll do one of each. And then depending on what they are, I might do the other ones off stream. Okay. So that was a thing. Let's check out the other game one. Okay, let's see what this is. Okay. You want frozen, vaporized, or electrocharged? Oh, Jesus. Alright. Okay, so frozen, vaporized, or electrocharged. Let's go and toss in... So that'll give us frozen, that gives us vaporize, and... that'll give us electrocharge. Sure, let's go.
Go. Orders given. Orders received.
Time for your arraignment!
Silence! Be sanctified.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Bow your head.
Wheel of life.
The tides beckon. Settle down.
How does he actually absorb these things? I need to actually read his freaking skit.
Incinerate!
You're in for a little shock.
Bow your... An oversight on my part. Settle down.
A weeping bat.
Let the mighty be humble. Bow your head.
Go.
Boom boom! Inadmissible evidence!
Justice is blind.
Okay, well, that worked. Select stage, I guess. Cool. Okay, hate that. Gonna do that off stream. Did I? Oh, just a second. There we go. Okay, hate that thing. View reference pics. So that's actually, I think that's outside Springvale. That's by the cathedral. That's there. Is this one Springvale? Or is that the Dawn Winery? I think that's the Dawn Winery. Yeah, what do you want? Cool, Ballad of Boundless Blue. Okay, so... should be up here somewhere. So maybe down here more? Too low. This is harder than I thought it would be. Okay, so I think it's around this side. Yeah, it should be here-ish. Do I just take a picture of it, or do I... Oh, shit. I will be right back, y'all. I'll leave you on the screen so that way you can hear some music or something. Back in a tick. Hello, I'm back.
Why do so many people
So,
make such
okay,
a big
yes,
deal out of
shush.
seeking
Thank you.
the Adepti?
Shush. Lorb, do you got any idea what I'm doing wrong here? Like, where am I supposed to be? Do I just take a picture with the camera? Like, what am I doing? If you're still here. Damn, I shot up like 2 levels. Maybe I shouldn't have skipped through that explanation. So, like, oh. I guess it wants me to go start over there. Okay, we'll go there first, I guess. That's probably why. City of Wind and Song. Yeah, it's right here. Okay, that's it. I'm just doing them in the wrong order. Oh, okay, I was dead on. Okay, I see how this works. They want me to do it in their order. Well, that's boring. Oh. Hey, like 3 more and I get more stamina. Nice. Okay, this one's way easier than I thought it was. There we go. Okay, so, in my mind, these mini games are pretty boring. Do y'all want to see me do them on stream, or should I just continue along with the actual, like, plot shit? Because if you want me to do them on stream, I will. I don't mind. But, like, I don't know. I find them kind of boring. Your call. Let me know what y'all think. Do you have anything over here we can use to bring Gus and Sora up? She's a speedy little climber. Should probably change his wings. A muck appears. Stay over here, maybe. What are we supposed to be looking at? Trying to figure out what this bottom section is supposed to be. Oh, here it is. Okay, yeah, these are cool. That's all leeway. That's pretty boring. Let's kill some time.
Looks like it's about time to head over to the venue again. Paimon's still curious what Chongyun saw the other day.
I'm still pretty sure what he saw was Zhao. Don't know how I activated this at some point, but there we go.
Is it what you wish to find? Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure chest has at least made it a worthwhile experience.
Adorable. I'm just gonna teleport back up there. I don't want to climb.
Wow, everyone got here so early.
The sun is shining bright today. As soon as that leaf floats past Stonegate, we shall reveal today's poetry theme.
The theme of the second day of the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala is pairing couplets.
Pairing couplets. Oh, I've heard of that. It's a Liyue art form where you have to create new lines of poetry based on fixed rules. Kind of like a fill-in-the-blanks game, but for poetry.
Heaven and earth, rain and wind, the endless sky and the boundless land, forest boars and ocean shrimp, lavender melons and matsutake shrooms. Based on a given line of poetry, you must create the second line to form a pair, or couplet. As long as you take inspiration from the wide world around you, you'll find it's not so difficult after all. The two lines should be neatly matched, complementing each other both semantically and rhythmically. In essence, it's just like most other forms of poetry.
To buoy your imaginations and allow the winds of inspiration to fill your sails, we've added an additional component, an inspiration walk.
An inspiration walk?
By inspiration walk, we simply mean wandering around in the wild, taking in the scenery and pocketing any poetic thoughts. Of course, to all our friends, old and new, please be careful while out and about. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is already fully booked for the month ahead, and if there's any more demand, I'll be the only one with a smile on my face.
In short, please roam freely as the mood takes you.
That
Enjoy
was
the
dark.
spectacular scenery of our two beautiful nations, and fill your imaginations with the most pleasing of poetry. We will all reconvene here tonight. Traveler, can you round up Xingqiu, Chongyun, and the Mondstadt contingent? I have a favor to ask of you.
Oh, is it that thing from yesterday?
Thanks. I'm counting on you. So, we hope that each of you can keep an eye out for this while you're out on your inspiration walk.
Are you sure this is okay? It was just something I ran into, and now we're imposing my business on everyone else.
Oh, please don't say that, Mr. Chongyun. Master Jean ordered us to work with you however we can to improve cooperation. Helping each other out is exactly what we're here for.
Besides, investigating any strange occurrences near Mondstadt and making a report to the Knights of Favonius is also part of our job.
I don't mind either, because while we're out, I can look for new cocktail ingredients too. Just think of it like an outing with friends. It'll be fun.
No need to feel bad.
The way I see it, you should just humbly accept their willingness to help.
It's a good bet.
All
We're
right.
not gonna stop.
In that case, thank you all very much. I will be sure to repay your kindness someday.
Now, how about we split into 2 groups for the day?
You mean to cover more ground?
Not just that. Don't forget, this is still part of the Poetry Gala. If we all see the same sights and sounds during our inspiration walk, how can we write unique poems?
That's true. But how do we decide who goes in which group?
Split up the people who actually
don't we
give a shit
draw
about
lots?
poetry.
Yeah! That'll make things even more fun.
Drawing lots? But what if I end up with the Liyue crowd, and I can't think of anything to say to them?
Then you make new friends.
I've got the slips of paper here. Who wants to go first?
This is ridiculous.
Paimon wants to go
Okay, Paimon and Traveler better be together, or else I'm gonna get used to not having to deal with Paimon,
Okay,
and I'm never gonna
so
want to go
that's
back.
the Traveler, Paimon, Diona, and Chongyun in one group, and Xingqiu, Mika,
That's-
and Noelle in the other.
I was gonna say that's a little uneven, but
What a
no, that's 3
relief.
and 3. It's just Paimon. It's
At
just
least I'll
extra.
have Noelle with me.
Then I humbly place myself at your instruction.
Oh,
Dork.
I don't think... that won't be...
I also await your guidance.
No need to be so formal, man.
Take care, everyone. See you all tonight.
All right, this is gonna be interesting.
Did anyone forget to bring anything? If not, then let's get going. Dun, 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 dun. Come on.
Wow.
Okay, that was
Are those
adorable.
ears and tail real? So fluffy. All right. Miss Diona, is there some place in particular you would like to go?
Just call me Diona. Since we're trying to find that thing you saw, why don't we start with the place you saw it last time?
Lead the way, Captain Chongyun.
Captain. Hey, quit messing around.
Nah, that's too funny. Hi, Joe.
Enjoy your inspiration walks. I'm looking forward to some splendid poetry tonight.
And you're probably just gonna get drunk in the meantime. Oh, Jesus, it's that far. You know, Cursed Mirror should probably switch his wings. Those don't suit him. Granted, I only have the 2 wings, but he is very blue. I will give him the blue wings. I really don't care about you.
Right over there, next to the water. That's where I saw it. But it was a little foggy at the time, so I didn't get a clear look.
The view from here is great, but there's kind of a gloomy atmosphere around here. Is this the kind of place you like to take a walk?
He's an exorcist.
I wasn't taking a walk. I come here to train.
Train? Like how knights train for combat?
It's a bit different. As an exorcist of Liyue, my training involves practicing techniques for the exorcism of evil spirits.
Something that
Exorcism?
no other kingdom has that.
I've always wanted to demonstrate the power of exorcism, but
Also,
It's a
remember to
pity.
hydrate, y'all.
I've never actually gotten the chance.
Chongyun is 1 in a million. He has pure yang spirit, so as soon as he gets close, evil spirits run and hide. Huh? Isn't that a good thing?
It's awful. Have you ever heard of an exorcist that's never seen an evil spirit? A lot of people think I'm a fraud because of this condition of mine.
Your physical constitution is far rarer than the techniques still passed down by exorcists today.
Hey, Zhao!
You should treasure it.
Conqueror of demons.
Oh wait, no,
Is
yeah, he
that
knows
a
Zhao.
friend
Wouldn't
of
he wouldn't have
yours?
been confused about Zhao.
Yep, this is Xiao, an Adeptus
Adeptus? Wow, I've never seen one of those before. Hello, Mr. Adeptus?
Just call me Shao.
Oh, Diona.
So, are you here to train too? Or are you out for an inspiration walk?
When I heard about the Exorcist's encounter, my suspicions were roused. That's why I'm here. I've already informed the owner of the inn. If you see anything out of the ordinary, return immediately and leave it to me.
I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to drag even the Conqueror of Demons into this.
I have already patrolled the area and found nothing amiss. Either the anomaly you encountered was no evil spirit, or perhaps it already left.
I guess that means we
I thought it
came all
was
this way
him,
for
but okay.
nothing.
If there's no other business, I'll be taking my leave now.
Come on an inspiration walk with us. Jesus Christ. All right. We're just gonna
Yeah, you should come.
we're gonna poke him into
There's no one
friendship.
else around here anyway, so you don't need to worry.
But
I'm pretty sure
I
your
would also
karma
be
can't
honored if you
stand up to
joined us at
his
Adeptus
pure
Shao.
Yao spirit.
It is a rare opportunity, and I have many questions about exorcising evil spirits that I would like to ask you.
These are such dweebs. Such dweebs.
Fine.
Every single one of them. Love it.
Seems like this Adeptus is pretty shy. Or maybe all the Adepti in Liyue are like
Okay, now I want you to
this.
meet Yanfei.
Team Chongyun has a new member! Yay!
What? When did this become my team? Now that Adeptus Shao is joining us, if anyone's team leader, it should be...
Don't overthink it. Diona, didn't you say you wanted to find some new ingredients?
Yeah, I don't get to come to Liyue very often, so I want to gather some new ingredients while I'm here. I've heard that Liyue's Jueyun chilies can set your throat on fire. Is that true? I'm gonna mix them into my drinks and give it a try.
Uh-huh. Julian chilies.
Aw, you can't eat any.
I'm not sure that would taste
That's
very
the
good.
point.
Really? Perfect! Let's go pick a whole bunch of them.
What
I can't
the-
imagine the life of being an expert bartender and just hating every
As well
minute
as
of it.
Jueyun chilies, I also need some slime condensate or loach pearls.
Oh,
Are those
Jesus.
really fit for human consumption? This is starting to sound like something Shangling would make.
That's cool. Okay. I fully admit I'm just using this as a trial period for them before I do anything else. Ow. I went too far outside. Oh, please don't make me have to
Right over
do
there,
all this.
next to the
Oh,
water.
god damn it.
That's where I
I'm
stopped.
sorry.
I wasn't taking a walk.
Train?
Okay, we're just gonna
it's
try to skip through all of this. I
always
am
wanted to
so
dip-
sorry,
He's
y'all.
one in a million. He has...
Huh? Isn't that a...
It's awful.
Can I
Your
skip?
physical
Do I just skip?
constitution is
Never
far
mind.
rare.
Conqueror of Demons.
Is that a friend of yours?
Yep, this is Xiao.
Hello.
Just call me Shao.
So, are you here to train too?
When I heard about the Exorcist's encounter, I've already informed... I have already patrolled the area and found nothing.
I guess that means we came all this way for nothing.
If there's no other business,
Okay.
I'll be taking my leave now.
Come on, an inspiration walk with us.
But
I would also be honored if you joined us, Adeptus Shao.
fine.
Seems like this Adept...
Team Chongyun has a new member. Don't overthink.
Yeah, I don't get to... I've heard that...
Uh-huh.
Really?
What?
Oh, thank goodness, we're through that. Okay.
As well as Jueyun chilies, I also need some slime condensate or loach pearls.
Are those really fit for human consumption? This is starting to sound like something Shangling would make.
Cute. I think I have, who do I have? Yeah, I have Diona already, I think. Yeah, there's Diona, but I don't think I have Chongyun or... I definitely don't have Zhao. Okay. I wonder if we're supposed to be Animo Traveler or if that's just who I have.
Diona, you seem really committed to, making alcoholic drinks available to people of all tastes.
That's not why.
What? No, never! I hate alcohol! When grown-ups drink too much, they get that stupid drunk look on their faces, can't speak clearly, and don't even respond properly. Sometimes, they just sleep on the
So
floor
she's
all
a
night.
kid who's serving alcohol.
Is the root of all
Okay.
kinds of evil. So, I'm on a mission to mix the most disgusting drink in the whole world and show everyone just how awful alcohol really is. Nothing can stand in my way. If it means coming out to Liyue every day to pick fresh Jueyun chilies, then so be it.
Is it really worth all that effort?
Yes.
Yeah. Because all my previous efforts have failed. Those stinking booze hounds not only haven't woken up to the truth of how bad alcohol is, they even keep praising my drinks. It makes me furious!
How is that possible? If this is the kind of stuff you're throwing into their drinks, it must taste absolutely vile. Surely.
Are you calling me a liar? Well, if you don't believe me, I'll fix you a drink right now. Then you'll see.
No need.
He doesn't
Just
like
you
alcohol.
wait.
Leave him alone.
Oh no. Is she really going to add those Jueyun chilies?
If her claims are true, perhaps she too possesses a unique constitution of some kind.
I don't see how it could have anything to do with her. Unless
Oh god
she's
damn
under
it.
the influence of some kind of power?
This is gonna get
Maybe an
stupid
evil
in a
spirit.
hurry.
No, I sense no trace of the demonic in her. Although there are traces of something else.
Baby got the shaker.
Something rather special. In Liyue, we might say this child has adeptal affinity.
Good to know she actually is a child.
It's ready. Here, I made one for Xiao too.
They don't
Oh,
even like
boy.
alcohol. You don't need to
Look
get
at
them
that
out
color.
off of alcohol. They don't even
Yep.
like it.
She definitely added Jueyun chilies.
Also, I like that she doesn't
What's
make me drink
wrong?
it.
You're not allergic to anything, are you?
He's allergic.
Don't worry, there isn't even any alcohol in it. It's a slime condensate base with a seasoning of Jueyun chilies and finished with frog legs.
Why?
Surely there's no way this can possibly taste good.
Don't force yourselves. Oh god, Zhao drunk it.
Xiao downed it in a single gulp.
Oh god damn it.
Great.
I thought you weren't allowed to eat spicy
If the
food.
conqueror of
Granted,
demons
that's from his
drank it,
hangout, which I haven't done on this account, but
it'd
still.
be rude of me to refuse. Oh.
Changyan drank his too. Is he gonna be okay?
No.
This drink is...
Delicious.
What the hell?
It does have a touch of Jueyun chili, but it isn't at all overpowering. It's completely different from Xiangling's cooking or those drinks Xingqiu makes to mess with me.
His fucking eyes turned to
It's
stars.
crisp and refreshing, with just a hint of numbness, and the Jueyun chili flavor combines with the smooth
is the
but not
most he's
slimy
ever
texture of the
talked.
frog legs to form a heavenly mixture.
This is the most
And
he's ever
the
talked. What the
slimes.
hell?
Can we talk about the slimes? Before this, I never knew that they had such a pure and herby taste, like fresh grass after the rain. The power and purity of nature distilled
What the
into a
hell?
cup. Amazing! Simply unbelievable!
What the hell?
Right. Slimes are absolutely
He's the most
sublime.
excited he's ever been.
Oh, I failed again.
What is your
Wait.
deal, girl?
What's gotten into Chongyun? He's been so quiet up until now.
Are you okay?
I'm great, and I gotta try another. Diona, if you please, one more.
Okay. If any of y'all who watch me read Girl Genius, this is giving me such coffee scene vibes.
Okay. I think I've calmed down a bit.
Girl Genius, for the
sorry.
record, is the comic. Oh yeah, I didn't
Can't
actually tell you
believe I
guys
let
about
you
all
all
that.
see me like that.
We
It's
talked about it in
fine.
Discord. I'll explain
My
it
fault
on
for not
stream in a
checking
minute.
your spice tolerance first.
Oh, looks like this Purying spirit isn't such a great thing to have after all.
Okay, that's why.
Actually, before I drank it, I very much doubted what you said about your drinks.
Who'd have thought it? Diona and Changyun are actually kind of similar.
They both have powers they hate.
Xiao? What's wrong?
Look over there.
I see a mushroom.
You mean the leaf?
Something's written on it.
Oh,
What? You can see that from over here?
impressive eyes.
Oh yeah, or it'll get swept away.
No, but his spice tolerance probably still acted up on him. Okay, so for the previous thing I was talking about and the mention of Girl Genius, I had talked about in Discord the idea of doing some non-gaming streams, and somebody in one of my fandom servers suggested doing streams like talking to each other about comics and reading a comic, or having me read you guys a story. So the one that this got suggested in was my Girl Genius server, which Girl Genius is a webcomic that updates 3 times a week. It is quite long by this point, and I had been debating about doing a reread of it anyways. But then somebody suggested, somebody was talking about how there's no, like, read-along videos for it, like there are of popular Marvel things, and talking about wanting to do theorizing videos like Marvel videos get sometimes. And therefore, I thought that was funny. So, I am thinking about doing that. What do you guys think? Would you be interested in sitting with me and we do a media share as I read through the comic and show you guys the art, or I sit here and I read the novelizations to you guys? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. In Discord, it seemed to be at least a little interesting as something to do. According to Zeke, I have a good reading voice, which was very sweet. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I'm interested in trying it out. But if you guys aren't interested in watching it, well, I'm not sure there's much point. So let me know what you think. Okay, let's go see the leaf.
There's a poem written on it. The Conqueror of Demons has truly
Of course,
amazing
it's a
vision.
freaking poem.
Paimon!
Poem on Fallen Leaf. The stars that blossomed with flowers, the stars that night hummed like bees, in search of nectar and of dreams, and we that night were new as the dew, under moonlight flowing like silken honey. Our words sweet as we sat by the spring, but I turned and left you alone, the poem in my heart left unspoken. And since then, the stars do not twinkle, the moon is ice cold. I hide them neath the water, but your tears fall and find them.
It sounds like the author is writing about the first time they met their true love.
Although the following lines suggest that they didn't end up together.
Why write a poem on a fallen leaf? The flowing waters are ruthless. They carry the leaves away with the current. This poem would likely have vanished into the void had we not found it. It makes no sense to me.
Sometimes people write poems simply to express themselves. It doesn't matter if anyone else reads it.
That's true. I've heard Singcho say something similar before. When there's things that you're unable to say, or just never had the chance to say before it was too late, if it can be put on paper, it can be expressed as poetry.
Is it
Yeah, I've
kind of
done
like
that.
wishing at a fountain? I used to do that sometimes when I was little.
You're still little.
So, that means that our mystery poet was probably hoping that someone would read it, right?
Yeah, I've done that where you
You
write
think?
poetry that you don't intend
Then
anyone to read.
should
It's just
we
a good
write
venting.
a poem in reply?
But we don't know who wrote it. How can we reply?
Find
Why
another
not
leaf.
go upstream?
Upstream? Why?
The ink
Because
looks
that's how
fresh.
water flows, genius.
Can't have been written too long ago. This withered leaf floated down with the current. If we travel further upstream and drop a leaf into the same waters, it should be carried down past the original writer.
Cool! Aw, this is so romantic! Communicating with a mystery person using poems on fallen leaves!
But how do we make sure that they'll receive it?
We can write extra copies and drop the leaves in different places. As they say, where there's a will, there's a way. Surely at least one of our leaves will find a path.
Either way, it's our only option.
Then let's make like a tree and head upstream!
That's not... What? No. Paimon, what the hell? Paimon, that's not what anything means. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm not walking. Ah, it's the boar. I have to say you in my team. You're not supposed to give a shit about me. Just because it's gonna be... Oh, I was gonna try to toss down the rabbit first.
Upstream,
But I got too
up
close.
We go! Oh, did you think of what to write yet?
I already finished writing it. Amidst the dark, fireflies aglow, pebbles unmoved by the stream's flow. If words yet remain and love holds the last, against the world can the small stand fast. In honeyed moonlight, may you once more bask. That's really fucking sweet.
Ooh, great! Now give it here, and Paimon will toss it into the water.
That was a great suggestion,
Things
Joe.
you never had the chance to say before it was too late. When silence is the final word, we mourn the loss of things unheard.
You should try writing a poem too, Joe.
I have little talent for, nor knowledge of poetry.
Well, that was quite successful as a poem.
At least in the water. Look, it's like a little boat. Merrily, merrily down the stream. Life is but a dream.
Okay.
We should probably pick up the pace. We still have a few more leaves to set afloat, and we need to get back before it gets dark.
Yeah, it's pretty dark.
Okay, let's go! Uh-huh. What's this? You two having a private chat?
No,
Yes.
it's nothing. I just hope this isn't all in vain.
It very much is. This is very silly. Some time ago in a team far, far away. Oh, are we gonna go see what the other group's doing? That's cute.
The scenery here is quite beautiful. Let's pause here to seek some inspiration.
Should we set up camp? Oh, please wait a moment. I'll pitch the tent.
Oh, God.
It's an inspiration walk. There's no need for all that.
Okay. Well, I'll conduct reconnaissance nearby to ensure this area is safe and see if I can't scavenge any firewood or
Y'all are
food while I'm at it.
dorks.
Wait, reconnaissance?
It means survey the environment
Y'all are
and plan our route
dorks.
forward. It's the foundation of all operations while out in the wild.
Are all inspiration walks in Mondstadt this complicated?
No, you see, they don't know what an inspiration walk
Acting like
is.
this is completely normal. Am I the weirdo here?
No, it's very much them.
In that case, I'll conduct reconnaissance with Mika.
Huh? Oh, okay then. Crumbs. Now I have to try and make small talk.
Oh, God, this
Should
is
I
so painful to
mention the
watch.
scenery? The weather?
Also,
Very
his
well.
vision's so
Then
weird.
leave the camp to me.
We don't need a camp.
So, Singcho, do you, go on inspiration walks often?
I do. I always get bored when I'm cooped up at home. So I head out for a stroll. Life gets busy. You have to
Oh, he's
steal
a
a moment
polar.
of leisure when you can.
Cool. Oh, over there, firewood.
Okay, I knew that he was like some like melee weapon and his ability is a goddamn crossbow. Do I just hit the tree? Is that it? No? Well, that got me wood, but I don't think that's what he's looking for. Where do you see wood? Is it fight the hilly turtles? Are we fighting the hilly turtles? Is that what we're doing? Yeah, we're fighting the hilly turtles.
No, my sword! Time to act.
You are just like a weird dude, man. His kit is so strange.
Keep your cool. Leave the wounded to me.
Is that a heal? I'm assuming that's a heal. Okay.
With this wood and the food I brought along, we can definitely put together a decent lunch.
You've got quite a knack at wilderness survival. I'll give you that.
Thanks. I was on an expedition with the Grandmaster of the Knights of Favonius for a while, not too long ago. I was in charge of surveying and mapping.
Oh? You sound like a character from an adventure novel. Charging across the world, sword in hand.
What? No, I'm nowhere near as amazing as all that. If I really run into a powerful enemy, I always leave it for someone stronger to deal with.
Wise.
You're too modest, Mika. A hero is measured not by the blood on his sword, but by what's in his heart. As long as a righteous heart that yearns to aid others beats within your chest, no matter where you go or what you have achieved, you may be called a hero.
That all sounded pretty profound. Oh, I've never even thought about any of that before.
Hello? Are you okay? Maybe we should return, lest Noelle be forced to wait on us.
Oh, sure.
Are we actually gonna walk back or are we teleported? Oh, we get to walk back.
Body and mind. Rain outlines your fate.
Oh, Jesus. She went hard. Heh. Kill the dookies. Alright.
But you're back! Did everything go smoothly? Do you need a cloth to wipe the sweat from your brow?
No need, thanks.
That was
All
a
clear.
lot.
There's no danger in the vicinity. Noelle, your cooking is amazing. Every single dish is so tasty.
Truly astounding. I never imagined it was possible to enjoy such a satisfying meal in the great outdoors.
Really? Then what do you usually eat when you're out on an inspiration walk?
Oh, well, since I usually sneak out from home, I just grab some dried snacks to take with me. Add in whatever fruit I pick along the way, and that's my lunch.
By sneaking out, you mean running away from home?
That's right. Or sometimes I'll tell a cover story like, I'm going out to take care of business.
But if you get caught, won't you get disciplined?
So just don't get caught.
Huh.
The rebel talking to these two.
Anyway, did anything interesting come up while you were out scouting?
Well, Xingqiu and I talked about what it means to be a hero. Now that I think about it, by Xingqiu's definition, you should be considered a hero too, Noelle.
Huh? Me?
Oh,
You're
goodness.
always happy to help everyone in the Knights of Favonius. Not only that, but whenever we're out training, you help out the citizens of Mondstadt. Oh, remember that time when a giant boulder was blocking the road? You cut it in two with a single blow.
Oh?
Yep.
Sounds like she has both a heroic spirit and incredible martial prowess.
Don't. Oh, please don't praise me like that. We should talk about what we came here to do. Finding inspiration.
Miss Hu Tao said something about pocketing our poetic thoughts.
It's also like nighttime.
But so far, all we've done is gather some firewood and cook lunch. I have no idea what to write.
You can write about anything. Looking at Cor Lapis, one can't help but wonder if one's own heart is as bright and clear as jade. Observing silk, so bright and beautiful, one pauses to consider whether it ever feels the sadness and sorrow that humans do.
So we have to connect our internal world with the external one?
Exactly. But that's just one of many possible methods. Perhaps you might gaze out at the bridge in the distance and see a woman leaning on the railing, looking as if her heart is laden by sorrows that even the rushing waters below cannot wash away.
Huh? Wait! I saw her at the gala yesterday. She wrote one of the riddles we answered. Why don't we go say hi?
I think we found where our poem writer is. Hey, now we can be Noelle.
Leave it all to me.
It's a cool sword for her. Oh,
Hello,
just got the
ma'am.
notification. I
How
guess Zeke
fortuitous
started.
it is that we meet again.
Hello. Are you here on your inspiration walk too?
Yes. Allow me to introduce ourselves. I am Xingqiu, and this is Noelle and Mika.
Thank you for accepting our answer to your riddle yesterday.
Oh, don't mention it. It's all in good fun. I'm Kelly Rowe.
So, Miss Caliroe, are you from Fontaine?
That's right.
Is that
I
just
was
because she has
traveling
blue
in the
hair? I do
area
like her
and
dress.
just happened to see there was a poetry event being held at Stone Gate. It looked
I do
fun,
like her dress.
so I thought I'd drop in.
Your riddle yesterday made quite an impression on me. It was uniquely evocative. Have you studied Liyue poetry before?
I haven't, actually. I've just picked up a few things here and there from chatting with people throughout my travels.
Amazing. So you're a natural poet.
We noticed you standing on the bridge from quite some distance away. Are you drawing poetic inspiration from the flowing current beneath your feet?
I haven't finished my poem yet. The water here was just so peaceful and calming. I stopped for a moment and lost myself in admiring it.
Well, since we're all here, why not head back with us to the venue for tonight's festivities? It's getting late after all.
Huh? Are you sure?
We can walk and talk. Perhaps the mingling of ideas will give rise to new inspiration.
I'd personally like to hear Miss Callie Rowe's couplet. I'm sure I can learn something.
Well, if you're all in agreement, I've got no reason not to join you.
I'm probably gonna get teleported away and won't be able to get that Geoculus, will I? Yeah. Oh well.
Woohoo! The first team is back, right on schedule.
Huh? The others have yet to return?
Come on! Let's hurry!
We're not too late, are we?
Just how far did you all go?
Everyone catch your breath. Come on, deep breaths. 1, 2. Now, don't panic. The party hasn't started yet.
We made it! Oh, Paimon's exhausted.
Since when do you get tired from flying?
Paimon gets tired if she has to fly too fast.
Okay,
Oh,
sure.
not to mention dropping all those leaves. Paimon,
How many did we drop?
Ramping up. Huh. Sounds like someone needs to exercise more.
Probably, yeah.
Huh? You guys picked up a new teammate while you were out?
Indeed. This is Kelly Rowe. I believe you'll remember her from yesterday, though you weren't introduced.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, but you're not the only ones who's called in reinforcements. Look who we got!
Yeah, no, he's gone.
Chow? Where'd he go?
No, he's gone. He's not coming to the party, man.
Chow, come on out!
No, he's way over there. He ain't coming to the party. I'm
Now that
on.
we've all regrouped, let's... Huh. Scratch that. Looks like we're still waiting on my co-host.
They say roosters crow at first light, and finches go to bed at night. But Director Hu Tao's always on the ball. Anytime, anywhere, she'll answer your call.
Okay.
Are the theatrics really necessary? We're already on day 2 of the festival. The opening ceremony is over.
Hu Tao, be
But
not
my
dramatic.
dear,
You know that's
dear
not possible,
Paimon,
Paimon.
It seems you are not yet aware. That was not for my own sake, but for a special guest who's joining us today.
Director Whose manner is as exuberant as ever.
Zhongli!
It always makes
God
quite
damn
an
it.
impression.
Oh boy! Now this is a
Oh god damn it,
surprise.
these two.
Mr. Zhongli, I hope you are well.
Xingqiu, what can you tell me about Mr. Zhongli? He seems like somebody very important.
Oh, this is gonna get ridiculous in a
Yes.
hurry.
He's held in very high regard in Liyue Harbor. He's extremely erudite in many different domains of knowledge.
Allow me to introduce you all to Zhang Li, a consultant at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
This is gonna get very silly
His
very quickly.
expertise is limitless, stretching from the celestial orbs to the terrestrial ores, spanning modern and ancient culture, delving into literature both prosaic and poetic. He may be my subordinate, but he is certainly a qualified poetry expert, and so we have invited him here tonight to judge the compositions.
The director exaggerates. I am but vaguely acquainted with a
Dude.
few lines of classical poetry. Should you consider me to be remiss in my appraisal of your own compositions,
Jesus Christ.
please correct me.
Yeah, enough with the modesty already. If I didn't know better, I'd say you seemed nervous.
Yeah, that's
Just
because he's in the
focus
same
on
stage
judging.
as Venti.
Please rest
With
assured
Zhao
that I
watching
shall
again.
rise to the occasion, director.
Let me do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great.
We're
Equal
counting
numbers
Paimon
on
as a
both
person
sides.
now?
Huh?
We weren't before.
Are you counting me too?
It'll be fun.
Okay, fine. But consider this a favor.
Sure.
With our Fontaine friend present, perhaps we should rename this event to the Three Nations Congenial Poetry
yeah, if you
Gala.
didn't actually include
Also,
Fontaine in the participating,
I'm
no.
just noticing that Paimon should only count as a half teammate at most.
Thank you.
That kind of puts Team Traveler at a bit of a disadvantage. Well, how about this? I'll join in as well. Director Hu Tao, here to help out in your
Can we get
hour
Zhao
of
instead?
greatest need. What does everyone think?
Can we get? Can I say
Naturally.
no?
The more the merrier. Being the host of the festival shouldn't stop you from having
I
the
would've
chance
said no
to
and asked
enjoy
for
it like
Zhao
the
to
rest
come.
of us.
Then it's settled. Everyone else in the audience, feel free to join in too and support your favorite team.
It's a great
What
festival.
about
It's like
me?
8
Shall I
people.
keep track of the score?
No need for that. The teams are just a formality. We're all friends here, and this isn't intended to be competitive. But what do you
Is
think,
it not?
Judge Zhongli?
I concur, director. Moreover, it would be disingenuous to impose upon our friends from Mondstadt and Fontaine a competition in which they are judged on how rigorously they can adhere to Liyue poetic conventions.
Look, I
Since
just want to
this is a
see
congenial
Zhongli talk to
poetry
Diona
gala,
about alcohol.
Should we not begin with inspiration and finish with friendly conversation? The aim being for all participants to enjoy themselves.
Yeah, there's a bunch of other people here. Why are
That's
we
a
only paying
relief.
attention to the 2 teams?
I was so nervous about this, but it sounds like it's gonna be pretty relaxed.
Couldn't have asked for a better judge. Zhongli said everything I was supposed to say, only far more eloquently. So, without further ado, I shall pass the baton to Venti.
No problem. Friends old and
What's up with
new,
your hair?
put on your thinking caps and take a
God
deep
damn,
breath
it's the
of fresh air.
Archons.
The second stage of our poetry gala will now commence. Matching couplets.
Perhaps I could break the ice with a humble contribution to inspire others to share their brilliance. Please listen to the first line in the couplet. Lounging in luxury inside a Shinue kiosk booth, delighting in countless contemporary tastes.
What? He managed to think of one
Okay.
already? He seems like a real expert.
Oh, there's a
at
ditto.
this.
Shinue Kiosk. Should that be paired with Lily Pavilion? Or are they too similar for a couplet? Oh, this is pretty difficult.
Shinue Kiosk. Contemporary tastes? I guess I should pair the modernity of their VIP dining experience with an emblem of the past. Ah! Maybe where I was training that one time. That was quite ancient. The weather was terrible that day. Okay, I got something. Surrounded by history, outside a Tianheng Pass pavilion, as lightning sets the boundless tenebrous skies ablaze.
Wow! Chongyun completed the couplet!
Shinue Kiosk is a renowned modern restaurant, while the mountain pass of Tianheng is a prominent historical landmark. These two iconic locations form a complementary pair. The imagery also contrasts rather well between the two halves of the couplet. One half describing a leisurely and comfortable indoor scene, the other portraying a hazardous outdoor scenario where there is no protection from the elements.
Huh? I was just describing what I experienced that day. I guess I just got lucky. All right then. I guess I'll start the next couplet.
Oh, I
Mind
didn't catch
pines
it.
for Mingyun. Flesh confined to Qingse. Spirit striding high on Zheyun's clouds.
Oh, Chongyun, you dark horse. Looks like you came to play today.
This conjures the image of one with lofty aspirations, whose life is limited to a small town, but who awaits the opportunity to one day ascend above the clouds. The use of various locations for their symbolism is quite novel indeed.
Oh! Soul shines like jade stone, dressed in finest silkware. Lucent heart still beats within me now.
Wow, how did Noelle do that?
A superb line. It employs the metaphor of precious stone to describe one of noble and moral character, with a pure and clear heart. The symbolism in this case is centered around objects, truly the work of a skilled poet.
That was a commendable couplet.
All thanks to your guidance while we were out on our inspiration walk.
I'd like to start the next couplet. Up into the misty karst, down among the grassy marsh, all for lotus seed and bird egg soup.
Lotus seed and bird egg soup?
What is it, Diona? Did you think of a second line for the couplet?
No. Everyone's poems are so complicated. I need more time just to understand them. But when I heard lotus seed and bird egg soup, it made me think of berry and mint burst. Maybe because I mixed a similar drink recently.
Got it.
North beyond the Starfell Lake, south across the windswept plains. Just for berry squeezed and mint infused.
No wonder everyone praises the traveler so highly. You answered so quickly.
Both halves of this couplet require intimate knowledge of the terrain in question and the local plants that may be found there. The two of you are clearly both seasoned travelers.
Does this mean I helped?
Meowza, Jesus, alright.
Hey now, Zhongli. Don't just praise everything you hear. You should question and press them a bit. Don't worry about upsetting anyone. After all, I'm here to take the heat. Then allow me to try another. Qingxin has no heart. Still, it soothes the human heart.
Is she talking about the medicinal effects of Qingxin? This is a hard one to match.
I've got it. Hey, we finally
Sweet
noticed you
dream
out
is
there.
no dream, yet it nurtures people's dreams.
Sweet dream. Does that really match?
Since the suitability of the match has been queried, I shall act according to the director's wishes and ask you, what is the link between Sweet Dream and Qingxin?
Sweet dream's a type of dessert.
Oh, you mean eating a delicious dessert before bed will make you sleep well, right? You're
Actually, we sleep peacefully at night because Zhao is there to protect everyone. That's cute. Is he gonna come down? Come on, man.
Then I agree. The two halves of the couplet match. This point is well deserved.
Points for me, points for thee. This judge gives out points for free. But if you ask me, everyone's being a little too conventional so far. Let's push the envelope a little. Go nuts!
Oh? In that case, why don't you finish this one for me, Hu Tao? Round moon in the heavens, full moon at night. Celebrate with circle of friends.
Oh, square meals in the basement. Big bowls of rice, decorate with cuboids of meat.
What the hell?
What the?
Ah, we have ourselves a pedant's couplet. The two halves have no thematic connection, yet each word has its perfect parallel, meaning the two halves do form a cohesive whole. The strict pairings make this no easier to achieve than a thematically coherent couplet.
Blah, 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 blah. So verbose. Zhongli, just tell me if I got a point or not.
Of course you did. I presumed it went without saying.
Ahem. Through Cheongji, I walked 100 miles. At Guili, I ended my march. In Dihua, the silver grass grows in 2 styles, but horsetails don't trot out the marsh.
From vendors, I bought some 15 steaks. At dinner, I sizzled the lots. At pressure, the tenderloin cooks in 2 ticks, but 15 won't fit in the pot.
Huh?
What the hell?
So that's a pedant's couplet. Paimon thinks she can do that too. I thought of one. Wolf hooks can't hook Baron Bunny.
Is that it?
Aw, that's a cute couplet.
Sweet flowers can't outsweet Sister Barbara.
Okay, thank you, simp.
Now, that's the passion we like to see. Although, unfortunately, your response was technically 1 word too long.
In that case, Whopper flowers can't whop Jumpy Dumpty.
Oh, this Mondstadter's got talents.
Jesus, this is so annoying.
I'm
This is so
relieved
weird.
I at least managed to get one.
Nestling by a roaring fire, scent of tea wafts from the stove, reading through the heart of clear springs.
Wow, Noelle came up with another one. Come on, match the couplet. Paimon knows you can do it.
Why don't you try it, Paimon?
Do you really think Paimon has what it takes?
Match each word 1 by 1 and you'll be fine.
Paimon will give it a whirl. Nestling by a roaring fire, scent of tea wafts from the stove, reading through the heart of clear springs. Seething in the pouring rain, sword of pain swipes at my foe, beating up the eye of the storm.
Great job.
What? Really?
Yes, very good. The image of challenging powerful foes in the harshest of conditions seemed to manifest before my eyes, and it was perfectly juxtaposed against the atmosphere of leisurely reading with a cup of freshly brewed tea.
Really? Maybe Paimon has a knack for this after all.
It appears that my services as a judge are no longer needed.
Yeah, it's pretending they ever were. You just gave points to everybody.
Paimon's so happy! Paimon managed to match a bunch of couplets at the end. You did hear them all, right?
I'm standing right next to you
I
and your
really
voice is
enjoyed
very
myself
high-pitched,
too.
so yes.
I never knew Liyue's couplet poetry was so much fun.
You were amazing today, Noelle. You did so many couplets. Paimon especially liked your one about reading Heart of Clear Springs. Paimon never could have thought of that.
Miss Kelly Roy, are you okay? You look like you're getting tired.
She does seem to be.
Don't worry, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. Although, I do have a question I'd like to ask. Have
Yo.
all of you read Heart of Clear Springs?
I'm gonna say I've read it before.
I haven't
Not in this
actually
account,
read it.
but
My dad told me the story once. It's about a spring fairy and a young boy.
oh no, I did read it on
yes.
this account.
The story of a spring fairy who left her homeland and met a boy under the moonlight in a faraway land. The boy poured out his heart to her, and she listened to his stories. Over time, the boy grew up and began to develop feelings for the spring fairy. But the spring fairy didn't understand human love and was afraid that making a promise to him would ultimately end in tragedy. And so, I don't know if Diona's father mentioned the part about the kiss to her.
In the end, the spring fairy left the boy and was never heard from again.
Ah, yes, that's it. Many years went by, and the boy became an old man. But he never stopped believing that the fairy was real, and not just a dream.
Sounds like a tragic tale.
So, what do you guys think of the spring fairy in the story?
I'm sure she made her decision
Are
with
you
the
gonna be
best
an
of
Oceanid?
intentions, but the boy
Can
couldn't
we please
hope to
stop having
understand why
blue-haired
she left.
Fontanians just be Oceanids?
It's a shame that the misunderstanding never got cleared up.
Well, do you think she should go back and see that boy again? If she ever
She's
had
an
another
Oceanid.
chance?
Can we get somebody from Fontaine with blue hair who's not an
Isn't he
Oceanid,
an old man by the
please?
end of the story?
Isn't it a bit late? What if it just led to more regrets? Oh, sorry. Oh, maybe I'm being too pessimistic.
If Paimon was that boy... Actually, Paimon would definitely want to see the spring fairy again, no matter how old Paimon got. After all, she's the love of his life, right?
I see.
Oh? Looks like the party's still going strong over here.
Like there's just a
Are you
lizard.
coming up with more couplets? Need my help?
Yeah, that's not what we're doing.
The hosting, Tone Deaf Bard. If you get involved, you'll only match every couplet yourself and not leave any for the rest of us.
I never knew you had such a high opinion of my abilities, Paimon. But the couplet games are all over now. Tomorrow's theme is freestyle poetry.
Do we have to share our own poems with everyone?
That's right. If you're not feeling confident, don't worry. It's never too late to register for Venti's Poetry Cram class.
Oh god damn it, Venti.
I'll sign up.
Venti!
Oh, me too.
Venti, you're gonna just take their money.
Hold on there, Buster. Before you start peddling your classes, just how much freedom is there with this freestyle poetry exactly? Aren't there any requirements at all?
It's as free as the winds that blow. And there's nothing freer. There are no limits to genre, form, content, or anything else. So long as it comes from the heart, you're welcome to put it into poetry. Give it a try. There's no better chance to express your innermost thoughts.
Whoa, that's almost too much freedom. Paimon can't decide which way to go. Our travels? Or maybe all the food that the travelers cooked for Paimon. Will you come too, Kelly Roy? Paimon wants to see what you write.
Oh, yes. I'll be there.
Ugh, my nose is starting to itch again. All right, I shall
Oh yeah, I forgot
leave
he's
you to
allergic to
privately
cats.
ponder your poems and bid you all good night. See you tomorrow.
Okay. So, I don't think there's anything else fancy going on with the event beyond go do the next part. Yeah, there's nothing else fancy. Okay, so we'll go ahead and just skip to the next bit. I will do the rest of these at some point because they are like useful stuff. I just don't care to do them on stream. So instead, if I could, you know, click on the correct thing. We're just gonna keep going to the third part.
Huh? Looks like we're a few people short today.
Morning, friends. Singcho said he wants to take some time and focus on writing poems, so he'll join us later.
Noelle has other duties today, so she asked me to tell everyone not to wait up for her.
Okay, well, never mind. What about Kelly Roy, though? She said she'd be here.
I got here really early, but I haven't seen her yet.
Are you talking about the girl with the blue hair? I saw her on the bridge near Dihua Marsh during my morning training. She looked a little upset, so I didn't want to disturb her.
Upset? Oh no, what should we do? Was it something we said last night? Oh, Paimon's worried.
I agree.
We should
If
go
she's
find her.
run into some kind of trouble, I'd like to help her.
Huh? You're all going? Then I'm coming too.
Shall we start with the bridge? We're all here a little early, so there should be time.
Good idea. We'll be back in a jiffy.
Alright. Yay, something actually I can do instead of just sitting here. Well, that's close enough. I'll just walk. If I walk, I mean, I'm gonna have to say you do a roll. Congrats on your boat. Congrats on your wormhole, Bubbles. How you doing? You hanging out in Zeke's stream too? I saw he's playing something new today.
I'm out of here.
Oh, so this is the place? We ran into her here yesterday, too. She looked like something was weighing on her mind then as well.
It's also not far from where we were dropping those leaves.
Huh. Leaves?
Oh, right. We were so busy matching couplets we forgot to mention.
Interesting. I wonder, could Miss Callie Roy have been the one who wrote that poem on the leaf?
Hmm? What makes you say that?
Oh, sorry. Nothing. Well, nothing concrete. Just a hunch, I guess. It's just, that poem on the leaf kinda gave me the same feeling as when I saw her yesterday. So much sadness.
Now that you mention it, this is upstream from where we found the poem.
Huh? Hey, look! Over there! Another leaf!
Wow, you're right! And this one has writing on it too! After that leaf! Why does it have to float so quickly? Can't you just fly over and grab it? But Paimon can't swim. What if Paimon accidentally falls into the water?
It stopped!
No!
I've been sitting here talking to you guys with my mic muted.
Are the words still
Great job.
legible? Or have they been washed out?
Looks like the ink's intact. Let Paimon take a look at what it says.
You know, I was sitting here being like, yeah, no, I totally missed it, or here it is, there we go. The desire remains, but the time has passed. The boy by the spring grows frail too fast. But when dreams flow to fruition, where streams join the sea, we'll journey on in endless reverie.
Huh? This is related to the poem we wrote in reply yesterday. She must have picked up one of our leaves. Spring. Young boy. It's looking a lot like Callie Roe was the one who wrote this.
She seems to care a lot about that story, huh?
Actually, when Paimon first saw her, Paimon was wondering, do you think... is it possible that...
Oh good, Paimon's figured it out too. Let's focus on finding her first.
Based on the current and accounting for wind strength, everyone, please follow me.
How far away are we? Oh god, no, I'm teleporting.
This should be far enough upstream. Let's split up and search the area.
Callie Roe! Callie Roe!
Just schemes. Oh, for God's sake, she's being assaulted by hilly trolls.
Ah! She's surrounded by hilly trolls! Let's go save her!
Life goes on.
Stay put!
Firing my lasers! I can't take it seriously.
Sacred name, fortune preserver.
Settle down.
I can't take this shit seriously. Hey,
Callie
look!
Roe, are you okay?
Who could have expected this?
What's that?
Maybe it's because she's from Fontaine and has blue hair.
It's a huge water droplet.
This is exactly what I saw the other day.
It's Callie Roe.
Why are you all looking at me like that? Oh no, my body, is it?
Yeah.
That voice is definitely Callie Roy's.
How did this happen? Please wait a moment. Oh no, did I use up too much energy?
How did you... What's going on here? Miss Callie Roe, are you some kind of adeptus?
There's other kingdoms,
No.
dude.
I'm so sorry for deceiving you all for so long. Actually, I'm an Oceanid who flowed here from Fontaine long ago.
What's an Oceanid?
Ah, the Grandmasters
Are you
mentioned
serious?
them before. The Oceanids were the familiars of the former Hydro Archon. They all fled Fontaine after the Archon died and settled across the world.
Chongyang, you fucking dumbass. Do you not know where Rodina is? Your best friend uses her ascension material. She's right over there in the pass. How in the fuck do you not know who she is? She's the most annoying boss in Leeway. Fucking dumbass.
That's correct. Though, to tell you the truth, I can't even completely recall how I found myself here. I have a vague impression of my ancestral home, but I can't recall clearly anything I saw on my journey. All I know is that by the time I arrived in Mondstadt, I had lost most
Tiny
of my
little
power
Oceanid.
and couldn't even sustain a physical form. Eventually, I settled in a place called Springvale, where I slowly began to regain my power. Springvale is a serene and beautiful place, The water that flows through there is clear and pure, just like the hearts of the people who dwell there.
So you're the Spring Fairy of Springvale?
Yes, Diona, and I remember you too, you know. When you were little, you often came to the spring at night to speak with me.
Really? You're not messing with me, are ya?
Oh, I always thought that was just a local legend.
Your favorite little pillow, the fish one? Its name is Bubbles, is it not?
Yep! All those childhood memories. So they weren't just a dream.
So,
Okay, this
if
is kind of cute and
true,
wholesome, but also like,
and
what
all
the hell?
those things written on the leaves.
The boy by the spring grows old
I
and
see.
frail.
So you were the ones who found my leaf.
Yep.
Well, you are correct. The Spring Fairy and Heart of Clear Springs is me.
No wonder you were asking us so many questions about it. So, the boy from the story
Is Finch. I always loved listening to people's dreams, and still do to this day. Whether they're beautiful, sad, or filled with emotions I couldn't understand at the time. One night, a little boy came to the spring. The tears that fell from his face were more fragile than a moonbeam, and purer than the morning dew. I like humans, and wanted to understand them better. I also wanted to make sense of the feelings contained in his tears that were, then, a mystery to me.
And so you became friends.
Yes, we often met under the stars, sharing our stories with one another. Sometimes, we'd stay up all night and see who would hear the first bird chirping from the boughs, or the first cicada of summer.
Aw, that sounds lovely.
But one day, just like the book says, I saw an emotion in Finch's eyes that I couldn't reciprocate. I felt out of my depth, in uncharted waters. But I knew all too well that we Lockfolk face a very different fate from that of humans. Whatever was happening, I didn't want it to lead to Finch writing a chapter of his life that he would later come to regret. So, I fled, and never appeared before him again.
Oh, Caliroe.
My strength returns very slowly, and even after decades, I can only sustain a physical form for a very short time. I once hoped that Finch would be able to move on, and meet me when the stars in the night sky have all gone out. But after seeing so many people's stories, and hearing about all their dreams, I have gradually come to understand Finch's heart. This feeling of wanting to respond to his feelings is surging relentlessly in my chest, and I can no longer restrain it. But I'm also scared. Scared that if I go and see him now, I'll bring nothing but disappointment, and even more pain when it comes time to part.
He tells literally anyone that'll stand still long enough to listen that he wants to see
Really
you again.
is a
So you're
difficult
fine.
choice.
Please go see him.
Huh?
I know Grandpa Finch, and he's a really kind person. When I was struggling to learn how to draw maps, he was always encouraging me, telling me not to give up, always keep trying, and get out there and have some adventures. He often tells me stories about his past, but I've never once seen a look of regret or sadness in his face. And even though Grandpa Finch loves adventures, he still stands there by the spring, every day, as if he's waiting for something. I believe that he's serious about his feelings for you, Miss Caliroe. He's never stopped hoping that he'll see you again one day. So if you want to see him too, then what are you waiting for?
That was great. Didn't know you had it in you.
Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit too excited and I just thought, well, it just sorta came out.
Dweeb.
I understand. That settles it. I've decided. I will go back and see Finch.
You will? Amazing! That's great!
But I'd like to ask all of you for some help.
Sure. Just say the word. We'll help you any way we can.
Would you come to Springvale with me and help to bring Finch to my side? I cannot maintain this form for much longer, and I'm worried others will see me how I was just before.
Leave it to me.
You mean a
I'm
water
really
droplet?
close to Grandpa Finch.
Also, please keep Finch's in my secret. I wouldn't want Springvale's tranquil waters to become agitated on account of all this.
Don't worry.
Your secret is safe with me.
I won't tell anyone. That's a promise.
Great. I can't thank you all enough.
What's wrong? Are you gonna turn back into a water droplet?
No, I'm sorry. It's just that my mind's racing. As much as I want to talk to him again, I'm still worried that I won't have the words when the time comes.
Write him a poem. Everything you never had the chance to say.
Okay, good idea. I'll write him a poem. And it will be called Heart of Clear Springs.
This got weird. Wrong button.
Are you okay?
It's nothing. I'm just scared that I won't be able to maintain this form much longer.
Okay, don't panic. Wait here, Caliroe. I'll go fetch Grandpa Finch.
Take it slow, Diona. Finch isn't a young man anymore. He's not as steady on his feet. I can still hold on a bit longer.
Okay, stay strong. You can do it.
This quest has so much of stand here and talk. Now walk over here, and now you're gonna stand here and talk again. Well, to be fair, that's Genshin in general.
Grandpa Finch!
Is that Diona? You're back early today.
Today's your special day, Grandpa Finch. Can you come with me?
Oh? Well, where are we going?
Over there, to the waterfall.
Did you catch a nice little fishy?
Just come with me already. This is extremely important.
But I promised your father that I'd go to the...
Grandpa Finch!
All right, all right. No need to get worked up. I'm right behind you.
That's more like it. Now come on, I'll help you.
Draft's daughter is just like him when she's on a mission.
Do we have to walk back up the hill, or are we just gonna teleport? Okay, good. We're just gonna teleport. Oh, I forgot. Okay, I have to duck for a second, but I'm just gonna let the cutscene play. I'll have my headphones on,
okay,
so I'll still
Grandpa
hear
Finch.
it.
Take your
But
time.
apologies if Traveler has to say something and it pauses.
What's all this? What are all these people doing here? Even Mika's here? How's work been going lately? And even some friends from abroad, if I'm not mistaken. You do know that today's not my birthday, don't you?
Greetings, Mr. Finch. My name is Chong Yoon. We all met at the poetry gala, and... well, there's someone we'd like to introduce you to.
Finch.
That voice. Kelly Rowe.
I didn't think you'd still remember.
Oh, I remember. I remember all right. How could I ever forget? Although your appearance is different than I recall. Back then, you looked like you'd stepped right out of a fairy tale. But I'm one to talk. Of course a fairy from a fairy tale can change forms. But in your eyes, I'm probably the one who's changed beyond all recognition.
Oh, even after all these years, you still know just what to say to make me laugh.
I thought you were only able to appear in the dead of night. There have been times when I've wondered whether it really was all a dream.
I'm sorry I kept you waiting for so long, Finch.
Oh, it can't have been that long. It's been but the blink of an eye, really.
Finch, would you like to hear a poem I wrote for you?
A poem? You write poetry now? Well, of course. I'd be delighted to listen. I'll hang on every word that leaves your lips.
In that case, let me read you a story about the Spring Fairy. Far from my native land I roamed. In streams I slept, many seasons I met as the sun set and rose. I searched for a garden to call a home, and the moonlight ebbed as the water flowed. A soft breeze beckoned me unto a spring. Sleep, weary wanderer, your journey is over. May the dancing petals sweeten your slumber. At dawn, I hummed the melody of a distant stream, and the songs in the night serenaded my dreams. A boy's tender tears trembled through the water, stirring me more than any starlight sonata. He wove me a wreath from past petals and future buds. I crossed beyond the veil of dreams to the realm of flesh and blood. Look at the love that shines from his eager gaze. Answer the call of his heart, lest this moment go to waste. The kittens and fireflies invited my heartstrings to sing, but I was a stranger to the melody of mankind, and knew not how this tune should begin. As the river of dreams trickled into the ocean blue, every time a crystal fly flapped its wings, older it seemed he grew. But I learned to fathom human ways each stumbling step I took, and clouds of confusion became crystal clear in the vulnerable verse I wrote. As seed yearns for soil and trees for the sun, a once foreign melody inside my heart sung, and it cried out your name on every string it could strum. Now, I give my dream to you. May it be in your slumber a sweet spring to quench your thirst. Now, I hand my heart to you, praying my belated promise might meet, still with your trust.
Yes. This is how I remember you from when we first met. All those years ago. It really has been a long, old time, hasn't it?
Finch,
It's okay. I understand. Your poem, It explains everything.
Thank you, Finch. Please, take this.
Okay, I came back during the little story. That was
So
gorgeous.
beautiful.
This is a droplet of water condensed from
I mean,
my
I saw
own
the whole thing,
power.
but like, I actually came back to sitting at my desk then. It was gorgeous.
Finch, I don't have a physical form like humans, and I can't stay by your side. I don't know how long it'll be before I can change back into human form again. But as long as this droplet remains with you, our hearts will always be connected, no matter the distance between us. I will always be one with the spring. From this day onwards, if you call me, I will meet you in your dreams.
The true heart of Clear Spring.
So romantic.
Shh.
You've really learned a lot, haven't you? And you don't even mind that the kids are watching.
Does it bother you?
How could it possibly? This is the happiest moment of my life. I just worry that once I go to sleep, I won't ever want to wake up again.
Huh? Don't say that.
I'm only joking. It seems that you still have much to learn.
Is that right?
Grandpa Finch and Kelly Rowie look so happy. Oh, what a perfect moment.
Seriously, with the cat puns?
Thank you for fetching Finch for me. I've never forgotten you either.
I used to chat with you a lot. Wasn't it ever annoying?
Of course not. You are one of the truest friends I have in the entire world. That's why I gave you your gift, so that a part of me could always be
God
with
damn
you.
it. Okay, this is what Laura was talking about earlier.
Huh?
Wait. So is Diona's ability to mix delicious drinks from disgusting ingredients a blessing from this water spirit? And if so, is it also possible that my pure yang spirit is a gift from some being?
Oh, she's about to fade.
My physical form is about to disappear. Finch,
Yes?
I've never regretted meeting you or deciding to talk to you that night. Not once. All these long years. Not for a single moment.
It probably goes without saying, but neither have I.
Although it was different from in the stories. That fateful night, I never gave you that kiss. This gift that represents my promise and my love, I give it to you now.
Diona, eyes shut now. Moments like this, it's only polite to close your eyes.
It's okay, everyone.
Nope, that's give some
She's
privacy.
gone now.
What? But Paimon didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Grandpa Finch.
Don't worry now. She hasn't gone far. Just like she said, she'll always be one with the spring. By our side and in our dreams.
Okay. So now we go back to the event and we get to go... Wait, you guys reunited in Ancient Love Story? This was just supposed to be a poetry meetup, y'all. What the hell? Yeah, no, we forgot about the poetry thing. Also, one of the contestants isn't coming back.
Oh? Hey, you're all back! And it looks like you're in much better spirits than before. Hu Tao's a step ahead. She's already talking about printing a poetry anthology. She said she can't wait for everyone's final words because I'm itching to pull the trigger. By which I assume she meant she eagerly anticipates receiving everyone's freestyle poetry submissions to help her close the deal.
Where have you all been? I've been waiting here forever.
Perhaps they lacked sufficient inspiration and wished to have an emergency communion with nature. And with any luck, I'll bet they heard some fine poetry along the way.
Code Death Bard! Does this mean that right from the start you...
We promised.
Oh, right from the start, you said you would treat us to a nice meal!
Huh? Did
I think this is worth a meal.
Very well. Since the Traveler agrees, then it looks like I can't escape this time.
No.
Diona! Dear Diona, could I trouble you to fix us a couple of your delicious beverages?
You wish. All right. Well, normally I'd never agree, but since I happen to be in a good mood today...
Huh? So, just what have you guys been up to all this time? Why does it feel like there are some unspoken words hanging in the air here that everyone is privy to but myself?
That's because you
Really?
weren't here and we all got sworn to
Must be the
secrecy.
breeze.
Sorry.
You're reading way too much into it.
Chongyang's having fun.
Yeah, that's right. We're just, taking a walk. Inspiration walk, since it worked so well last time.
So even Mika's in on it?
Yep.
Chongyun, how about you tell me what happened on the sly? I've just remembered that I heard about a haunted house recently that you'll definitely
You
want to
little
check out.
shit.
I'm willing to bet that even your pure Yang spirit won't be able to scare off these demons.
I appreciate the gesture, but no thanks. Not this time. And I'm starting to think that maybe this pure Yang spirit isn't such a bad thing after all.
Aww.
What the? What's gotten into you? Okay, that confirms it. I call shenanigans. Something big definitely went down
I
here.
mean, to be fair, I also use that phrasing, I call shenanigans when stuff happens. But that's still hilarious. Nope, something big went down. Alright, what's the next part of the event? Wait, does it just end there? There's no like another part? We don't get to do the freestyle poetry? That's just it? That's terrible.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other.
I didn't realize there was more poetry
Sumeru's
riddles.
water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully
Yeah, no, I
appreciate
want to
it.
look at another menu, but I'm not moving because he's still talking. Okay, he's done. Upon thieving hearts, its essence lies, not in silver nor gold, but gilded nests. This emblem grants them courage to rise and summon the ravens as noble guests. Guest and object. Once plentiful, it roamed meadows far and near. Above silk flowers did waters hold it dear. In pots one may now find its gossamer grace, fragrant, half-furled, hiding heartache's trace. That's a glaze lily. Can we solve it or nah? No, we can't solve it. I can't like submit anything to it, can I? I'm pretty sure that's a glaze lily. Upon thieving's hearts, its essence lies, not in silver nor gold, but gilded nests. Anyways, so is that everything for the event done besides the mini games at the end? It's a rather jumped off ending, but okay. Well, we've been going for almost 3 hours, so I'll call that all right. Cool. Oh, I don't have the questline version of commissions. Okay. That sucks. Oh well. I do have a fair amount of gems, but I'm not going to use them. I'm saving them for the next patch. Anyone have anything they want me to do here before I go do something else? Oh, I have Chongyang. I didn't realize I had him. Must have forgot I had him on this account. But yeah, it was a cute event. What'd you all think? Did you guys like the event? Oh yeah, Kave, I've got him now. What weapon is he? Right, he's the great sword that doesn't actually use his great sword. Hmm. I'm not unlocking any of these yet. I will unlock these guys, though. But they require 2, so we're not getting them yet. I think that's everything. I don't know. I don't really have anything else to do. We can go look at more pictures. That one's not too terrible. Let's go see more pictures. Easiest one to this is probably this one. I think it was this way.
Can't touch me!
Pick up the core lapis first, and then I'll look for the missing scenery. This one. Cool. I think it was... What way is it? Yeah, east. Trick with this one is you just gotta figure out what your landmarks are that you're using. Then once you've got that, you're good.
escape.
Huh, I should probably do this when it was lighter. I didn't even see that part. Yeah, I should probably switch the time to be daytime so I can see better when doing this.
Surely I should be doing group.
Okay, didn't expect her to latch onto that, but okay. Looks like this one? This is just pretty chill. I don't care about you or anything that you do.
Stay put!
Here, go get attacked by a rabbit. I don't know about the rainbow, but there we go. Oh, it doesn't come out till tomorrow. Well, we'll do that one off stream then. I don't care about those prizes. We'll go do the dark game. Yeah, isn't there supposed to be a part of the Poetry Festival over here? Or is this like it unlocks by the day and the last part isn't unlocked yet? Or is this just for this? Like, what's going on here? Does anybody know? Like, actually? Because if anyone has the actual answer to this, I would appreciate it. They explode. Those ones move. Hit it a few times to destroy it. There we go, now I got it. Cool. Huh. Well, that looks like a pain in the ass. Cool. Okay, those don't unlock until tomorrow. Only 3 more. Well, this won't take long. We'll try the fighty ones.
Don't be scared.
Yeah, okay. We'll try the fighting one. Normal charged or plunging. Unleash a random pyro electro shockwave. Okay, that's fine. That's whatever. You know what? We'll just go and do our regular party.
Guys, orders given, orders received.
Silence! The tides beckon.
Come on out!
Little shit.
Be sanctified.
Sacred name, fortune preserver.
You're up! That hurt real bad!
Settle down. The tides beckon. Silence!
Stay put! Don't get into your way! Hey, come on out!
Life goes on. Orders given, orders received.
Be sanctified. Bow your head.
And we're done. Do I care enough to go after the one I'm apparently missing? No. Trigger swirl. Okay, well, I have swirl in my usual party, so let's just go. Make sure to use Seiyu more, I guess.
Don't be scared!
Wheel of life.
Settle down. The tides beckon.
You're up!
Opening box of Adeptitrix.
Don't be scared! Ninjutsu!
Go.
Bow your head. Be sanctified.
Gotta dash! I'm about to pass out.
You are not about to pass out. You got hit for a split second. You are. If anyone's about to pass out, it's freaking near lead.
Guys, orders given, orders received.
Come on out!
The tides beckon.
wheel of life.
Weakness, huh?
Justice is blind.
There we go. And that one's locked. Alrighty. That's everything we can do with the event today. Yay. I don't know if the Poetry Gala is supposed to have a fourth day. It doesn't really have room for a fourth one unless they put it like over here. There might be. Does anybody know?
It must be quite an inconvenience for you.
Nouvelette's getting rained on. Are you sad, Newbie? I think he's sad. Anyways, well, that's the event. If there actually is more plot event, I'll try to do it on stream again. Maybe just a quick one doing that little bit. But, yeah. Cool. God, we have so many achievements we don't have. That's about it. We've been going for 3 hours. I hope y'all have enjoyed. I think I'll finish up here, send you along, go get some lunch. I am actually quite hungry. Well, as you know, on Monday streams, we go say hey to Zeke, and there's Zeke. So, we're gonna go see what shape-shifting detective is, I guess. And if any of y'all follow me who don't follow Zeke, you should. He's cool. He's fun. Join us on Discord. And hey, let me know what you think about the idea of reading a comic together or me reading stories. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're interested. Let me know if you're not interested. Yeah, as always, content creators feed on interaction. See you next time, y'all. Bye.